Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, or whatever day you may find this on. Me and this rotten freaking animal here welcome you to the show, and we are going to be talking about, is the real estate market crashing? That's what a lot of people are saying. I would also appreciate it if you would maybe subscribe to the channel. It wouldn't kill you to leave a comment here and there, or a thumbs up, or a whatever you would like to do. But let's get on with it. So, is the real estate market crashing? Because I'm starting to hear more and more, if I'm being honest, more and more people who tend to lean on the right side politically. Not that this is a politics video, right? But it's just, hey, that is a crowd of people that tend to be a little bit more like, things could get dicey, emergency preparedness, all that kind of stuff. And I'm hearing a lot of conversations around the market's crashing. This is 2008 all over again. I don't believe that is the case. Now, could I be wrong? Yeah, I could. I was wrong. I didn't really see that we were going to get to any point where prices were going to decrease, and that's not necessarily happening at on a macro scale. That's happening more in a micro, like isolated pockets, price points, things like that. But we are seeing some price reductions. But does that mean the market's crashing? No, I don't believe it is. I think here's what you're dealing with right now, guys, is that the market has slowed down and kind of like come to a screeching halt because of the sudden shock of the rise of interest rates. You know, because if you think about it, a handful of months ago, we were at 3% and even lower, you know, at some point over the past year. We're at like 2.8 or something. So I think when you go from that to what at the time of filming this, right now we're about 5, but we've gotten up to like 6. I think it was so new, so fast that everyone thought, whoa, like, what is this? Don't know what this is. Even though it's not historically a high interest rate, historically it's like, yeah, it's like pretty normal, you know, about average. Pathetic animal. But it was such a shock to your system because you'd gotten used to the reality, right? Which you thought it was normal that 3% was just the interest rate on a house when it's not. But because it went to 4 and 5 and 6 relatively quick in the course of 90 days, it's a shock to your system. And what does that shock do? I don't know what this is. So instead of dealing with it, right, and proceeding as planned, I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to do anything. So I think that's what you're seeing right now. And what I believe that you're going to see is once buyers figure out that, okay, so the 5-6% interest rate thing, so that's not going away in the next 2 weeks, like that's going to be here for a minute. Okay, damn, well, I'll get back in the real estate market then. That's what I think you're going to see. People are going to realize that this isn't a short-term thing. This is probably going to last for a couple of years, right? Ballpark. It's just, you know, a guess based on historical averages. And I think once people realize this is the new norm, they're going to go, all right, well, I still got to buy a house, so let's just get on with it because it's not going to get better in the next month. That's what I believe is going to happen. If rates hit like 7%, I think that's about the tipping point where you go, okay, now that really does halt the market, and I think that you're just simply going to see a lot of people not buy something. And who knows? I could be wrong on all this. This is just a guess, just an educated guess and a little bit of forecasting, if you will. Quick bourbon plug. So this, oh man, guys, it's just so good. So there's a distillery called the Whiskey Blendery. It is in Texas, around the DFW area. And anyway, I had a bottle from them that I really enjoyed, and so I got a bottle for someone that I needed to get a thank you gift for, or not needed, but wanted to. And anyway, I'm in the midst of trying to work with these guys and actually do some whiskey blending of our own for our other channel. But this is just a little sample that I was able to get from them. It's a bourbon that was added to into a maple syrup cask to finish it. And that sounds like a really good combination of things, and you would be correct. This is really good. The only sad part of this is that there's only 375 milliliters of it, and there's only 50 of these. This is number 5 of 50. So that's part of what's so cool about this distillery is like it's very small batch, like very specific things, and everything I've had has not missed yet, but it's these tiny batches. So it's like you get that thrill when you open a bottle, but also that slight sense of depression because you're like, I'm never going to be able to replace that. Like once it's gone, it's gone. So anyway, would highly recommend you check them out for any of our whiskey drinkers who happen to watch this. Beyond that, if you guys need real estate help, let us know. If you want to adopt a useless animal, you can have that one. And that's it. We do real estate in Utah, but work in a lot of other states as well. So the best thing you can do is if you actually needed real help, not I need to buy an acre of land, but you need real help, contact us on the site. We'll see what we can do. We'll help you out if we can. All right, guys. Talk to you later.